throw out. That's what I would do. Take that approach to testing. So the stuff in there in the book, you can read it over, skim through it, but don't spend too much time worrying about testing because you probably aren't going to be that involved in it. And if you are, you can learn when the time comes. You have time. Nobody's going to say, give this test right now. I don't know how to give it. Give it anyway. I don't think anybody's going to do that. Okay? I hope not. Okay, so let me see. They talk about, okay, elements, the stimuli. Okay, they go through, there's a nice chart in there where they talk about different types of stimuli: environmental, emotional, sociological, physiological, which is physical, and then psychological. I recommend if you kind of look at it. The chart is on page, somebody's got that in front of them, 196. Okay? That's, now, for what kind of learner is that intended for? Can be, yeah, but the picture there is a visual mode. But sure, when you're thinking about it, you're using your kinesthetics in terms of your mind processing, right? Sure. Okay, so that chart is kind of useful just to have a look at, okay? Because they kind of give you, what I find, some of those, it's useful to have like a chart like that, just as a reference point. And what you do is you might even want to make a copy of that and put it on your bulletin board or put it in front of your desk somewhere so you can look at it. And it just gives you an idea of the different things you can consider, right, when you're teaching kids, right? And the other thing is it's also could be looked at the other way is all of those are potential distractions too. Does that make sense? You know, sociological, for example, there's tons of things that could be going on in kids' background that can pull him away. But there are also, positive side, ways to access, ways to get students to connect into what you're talking about. Okay, so I recommend that chart just as something to review. I don't think we need to go into too much detail here. Does anybody have any questions on what that's all about or wants to talk about it more? We can. Okay, but I'm just suggesting something you can do on your own.